quick live stream, did you, Josh? What can I do for you, mate? Hello, Detecting the Past. And Jackie, Josh just says, what a quick live, I don't know why. But as you can see, I've not got the green screen up, so you're going to have to lump it. You won't be able to see your comments on screen because of the lack of green screen. Oh, I see. You didn't want me for anything, and just because we're all together, that'd be a shame to go so quick. Okay, well, I'm not really prepared for anything, but you can have a quick one, so to speak. I will delete this after I've finished. I don't think we had to have a reason. Now I'm pressured to think of something. Well, I'm just sitting here in a cold room at the moment with no props, no green screen. So I take it you got your dais today then, Josh, or have you had a day or so? Who's very quiet, Jackie? What, me personally am quiet? Right. Should be okay. That's the thing, you see, if I'm not prepared and I'm not testing out. Can everybody hear me? Or, Jackie, do you mean I'm quiet? The sound's quiet. What, me? I am quiet. My audio is quiet. Is that right? Right. Is that any better, Jackie? Windows have changed the way you check your settings out. And I can't find them. So is my audio a bit better now, Jackie? Yeah, you've got, I think, 10 programs defaulted into your remote, Josh. Just a top tip, Josh. If you need to take this remote off, don't pull it off like that. That's a definite no-no. You will break something. Grip the handle and push with your thumb. Catch it so don't drop it. Push with your thumb and it'll come off. If you wrench it off, you're going to break that little clip at the top, and Marcus and Nigel won't be very happy with you. I've got mine on a little lanyard if you want just to double check in case that falls off. So I'm all belt and braces, because if you lose it or damage it, mate, it's about 600 smackaroonies just for the remote. Slightly quiet, shouldn't be quiet really. I don't know. Remote, fire up. Right, you've got you've got 10 programs, Josh. You got number 1, which is basic. GM Power 2. Dais Fast, number 3 is okay. That'll get you going. It's not got all the tones. Then you got pitch, G max, deep is 6, wet beach 7, dry beach 8, hot, number 9 hot. Basically number 9 hot factory, if you've got version 5.2, which you should have in your remote, number 9 is basically Gary's hot. So if you want all the tones, then use program number 9. Number 10 is Goldfield, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You've got 8 vacant channels to put your own software in, your own programs in. If you go to Gary, I could hardly hear you. I don't know what's the matter with this poxy microphone. Let's have another look. Bear with me. You used to be able to do one click and you could adjust things. Right, is that any good? Is the volume better now, people? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is my audio better? Please tell me. Anybody tell me. First person to tell me, I'll do a party popper. Lawn Bowler says 3, 6 and 9. 9, as I say, is Gary's hot, basically. 3, Dias fast. That's your basic getting in and digging job. What's the other one? 6. Deep, yeah. They're all different. They're all fully customizable, but don't get too carried away with loading up more programs. Okay, volume's better. Managed to find out where the setting is. So yeah, the video I just put out, if you go in the comments, there is, or not the comments, the description, there's a link to Gary's Skill School and Gary Blackwell's YouTube channel. Go there. There's full tutorials on everything you need to know DAS and ORX wise. So get your cuppa, put your feet up and watch for Gary's videos. Put my earphones in. Hope I'm not blowing your ears out now, Jackie. Historical Magpie, hardly hear you. Right, hopefully I've sorted that out. Old Scott's on. Sorry, Scott, about the other night. Didn't intentionally want to piss you off or Kimmy off. It was, you know. Sorry, Jackie. I'm scared of destroying a remote. You won't destroy it as long as you don't rip it off the stem and break the clip on top of the stem. They're fairly bulletproof. I've actually trod on it and I've made a little crack in it, so that is a bit not quite perfect, but they are 600 odd quid, so please look after it and put a lanyard on it. Lanyard it to your stem, so if it falls off in the field and you get home and you can't find it, then you're in big trouble. But all is not lost, because you can use the control on the WS4s to, you can actually put that on. I think you can get an adapter and that'll fit on top of the stem. Yeah, sorry, Scott. Ken's on. I've done your order, Ken. And I had to go out and get an A4 hardback envelope this morning and a special big stamp for it. But I didn't take into account I couldn't get it into a post box, because the hole in the post box is not big enough. So I'm going to have to go into town tomorrow and pop it in the post office. So it'll be posted tomorrow, Ken, first class. So hopefully Monday, Tuesday next week you should get it. Let us know when you get it. I'm just going to do a party popper just for the hell of it. I'm just for the hell of it. Here we go, party popper. Move the microphone a bit. Party popper, fingers loose, fire in the hole. Oh, what a duff one. See, there you go. It's a duff one, but we're not going to be under there. We're just going to pull another one. There you go. Right. That's a Saturday. Is that Saturday today? No, Friday. Been running around. I had a heck of a day today. Would you suggest running discrimination and what? I would stick to your programs, Josh. do not get too involved with messing things about, because you'll change something and it won't work properly. Use the programs in the factory defaults as God intended, just to start with, just to get your ear in. Matty's Metal Detecting South Wales. Hi, mate. Ooh, 5 Romans, 3 Ammons, a bronze age spear tip. Blimey, you're doing well, Scott. Yeah, get yourself a case for it, Josh. And also, I doubt you can see it, but the buttons on yours will be recessed, and sometimes they're a little bit hard to get at, especially if you've got gloves on. You can buy, you go on eBay, there's some little sticky raised buttony bits what you put on, and then you can push them buttons with your gloves on. That's a top tip. Hello, Jet Ski. Yep, today, what happened today? We picked the kids up to school. Number one, Evie had her birthday invitation out to 10-pin bowling. We all got ready, we were a bit on the drag. We all rushed out of the house, closed the front door, and guess what I'd done? I'd left the damn keys in the house. Fully locked out, went round the back door, couldn't get in. We've got a spare key up a relation, so we trudged up there, got the back door key. Unbeknown to me, I'd put the bolt across, so I couldn't get in there. Come around the front again, tried to break into it with some credit cards, couldn't get into it. Rung my home insurance, say, is a locksmith coming out, gonna be on my cover. Or did you lose them? Were they stolen or what? I said, well, I left them inside. No, they're not covered for that. They're covered for being stolen or lost, but not because the Pratt has left them inside the house. So then I rung a locksmith up, nice chap, you want 85 quid to come out, and he said, have you got a letterbox near it? I said, yep. He said, oh, you can normally get in there with a long bit of, it's a bit of wire, hey, okay, I think I might be able to do that. Oh, no, you won't be able to do that, you need a special one to do that. I said, oh, okay, I'll come out anyway, because I'm in the doghouse at the moment. So I put the phone down, went round the back, got a bit of wire, bent it up, put it through the letterbox, and got myself in. So I rung the locksmith back again, said, have you started to come out yet? No, just get my boots on. I said, take your boots off, mate, I've got in. And he said, what, you used a bit of wire? I said, yeah. And he said, I shouldn't really have said that, should I? So all he would have done was come out, got a bit of wire, job's a good one, 85 quid. So I saved myself 85 quid. So that was the next thing. And then we got halfway to the birthday party, flat tyre. Back end of the car was going around. What the heck's going on here? Limped in, got the jacked up, changed the wheel. I got a special one of them space saving things on this thing. Put it on. It's flat as well. So then I had to limp about 300 yards around a corner to a garage and pump that up. So it's been a bit of a night. Live on Friday. Detective Jim Paul. Sorry, mate. It was a request. Josh says, do you want to do a quick live after the video, the premiere thing I just done? I thought, oh, you must want me to help him out with something. So, being a good chap, I thought, yeah, I'll go live. I've not got my green screen up, so you're going to see all the crap in the background. But hey, I'll do that. And then he didn't want me for anything. He just said, I just wanted to go live because we're all there. Hurricane Alley Relic Rescue Team. I knew I'd get that wrong. Hello, just watched the last video on the Evo program music last week and love it. A very good basic program. You will still have to dig shotgun end, cartridge ends and tin cans because they're all the right numbers. They're all around about the right numbers, so you've got to dig them, unfortunately. But there we go. At least that'll give you a good starting point. Evo. You can't edit the fact. Well, you can't touch the 10 programs that are in the factory default. What you can do is choose one. Like the Evo was based on program 2, the GM Power. So go on to number 2, adjust it up like Gary tells you how to set it all up, and then you can save it. Go into programs, click save, name it, hit the button, and that will save it as program 11. So then it's based on deep, but you've messed it about and changed it into something else. So you can edit a program which is a base program and save it as another one. Yep. Josh is after a freebie. Hello, XP. Nice to see me live on Friday. It wasn't planned, Jim. As you can see, no green screen. So it was just a quick... Oh, I tried to go live, just go live via YouTube, but it wouldn't let me, so I had to go through my broadcast software. Scott, you could win all 3 tonight. XP, it's not Wednesday. Yeah, dig it off. It's got a good sound, dig it. Chances are, if it's a shotgun in, shell in, well, there you go. Equally, it could be silver hammered. So, yeah, as Historical Magpie said, even some of the scratchy ones. I've heard that the scratchy gold can be scratchy. You just have to, if it's definitely grunty and you've got a low number, if you use the remote, then chances are that'll be a hammerhead or a tractor nut or something like that. Ground balancing. It shouldn't constantly chatter, Josh, not on version 5.2 with the programs are in there, but you can manually ground balance, hit the ground balance button and you can adjust it. There is you can sort of pump it. If you go into, let's have a look, if you go to GB, ground balance, and then you can hit the down and you can hit pumping and then start, and it'll ask you to pump the coil up and down, and then that'll go through setting itself up. But I've never had that work. That's always failed. Or you can, the other thing you can do, if you hit GB on there, use the top middle button to scroll down, you can go tracking. You can hit tracking, and that'll just track to your soil conditions. But as I say, manual, normally about 88, 90, you can manually adjust the ground balance. Or if you're getting chatter, a lot of chatter, go into menu and scroll down to sensitivity, and then just knock your sensitivity down a bit. Hello, Aaron. Well, it's Friday. I know, mate. Come in, keep knocking. I've just done a premiere on me on a video, Aaron, and Josh said, "Can you do a quick live?" And I said, "Well, I've not got my green screen or anything up, so I'll just go live." And I've just got number 1, number 2. Anybody want to see kiddie number 1, kiddie number 2? Don't do that in here. Kiddie number 2 coming in, drop the bombshell. Don't argue.
Are you free?
It's a messy study, basically. So here they are, number 1, number 2, my little terrors. Didn't we have an eventful day today, getting to your party?
Yes.
Puncture, I locked ourselves out of the house.
Yes.
It was an adventure. I'm in the doghouse tonight.
The doghouse is sleeping rough.
I'm sleeping rough. Yeah, don't get caught up with the numbers, says Detecting Jester. If it sounds good, even if you've got no numbers, if it sounds or it sounds like there's a signal there, a faint one, just go for it, because more than likely you'll dig it, and when you get some dirt out, it'll liven up and you'll get a better signal.
Will anyone call us?
Why?
Because the numbers on there.
Oh no, well I'm not really set up to what? Why can't I just say it? No, Fat Fool's not on. No. I've just gone live on the spur of the moment.
Hi,
so
Josh. Josh is here. Hi, Josh. My best friend.
Great, says Josh. Thank you. I asked because never ground balanced on the CTX because it affects depth badly. But you just tweak your ground.
I forgot about it.
Just adjust your ground balance and the sensitivity a little bit. But if you go on to Gary's XP Skill School, there's some sonar, there's several programs on there. Ultimate is quite good if you go over and find
I want
Ultimate.
Santa to bring me a Fitbit Ace 2.
I want to have a Michael Jackson costume and Doritos.
It's your bag of
And I want
Doritos.
makeup and jewellery and clothes.
Who wants to open the box?
Open the box.
Open the bin.
Simeon, good evening. Sorry, I've took my eye off the ball. It's not a regular Wednesday, but
Jim Paul's on.
yep, Jim's on.
Jim Paul.
That is Jim. Detective Jim Paul. It is Jim.
Really? Oh, they're there.
Hi, Tone. Michael says hi. Hello to little Sifters. Little Sifter and littler Sifter.
I'm a big Sifter. Amy's little Sifter because I'm taller than her. Right, I need to go this
Why
way.
me?
Yeah, take a trip over to Gary's skill school. Look for his videos. There's some real good demonstrations and tutorials there. You can't go far wrong. He is the man. Mr. Blackwell is the man.
I didn't subscribe to your second channel because I forgot about it.
What?
Don't bowler.
Oh, Evie didn't need to subscribe to the channel yet.
Daddy's ice cream.
I will subscribe to it tonight. I think.
Uh,
I don't know. Sometime tonight. I just.
well, we've got 14 people on my spur at the moment.
I want to sit on your lap to Daddy.
No, you're not. Aaron says Fitbit, makeup, jewellery, Michael Jackson costume, Doritos. Sounds like
Yeah,
a
it
plan.
does sound good.
And all I want is 2 little mini kegs of beer, and I'm happy.
Fitbit, makeup, jewellery, Michael Jackson costume and Doritos. Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Little and mini, sister. So you're little and
Just
you're
me.
mini. So little and mini Sifter.
I'm an egg.
Josh says it's a terrible excuse, Evie, but you're forgiven for now.
Okay.
Oh, it's
I'll
a
probably
star.
forget.
Yeah.
Dad, that's write it down for me.
Have you got like a
Dad,
brain?
do you have any? Can I borrow these?
No, you're not. They're my pads.
I really need
I've got
some.
all the, I've got all
I'm
the,
going to put that on my Christmas.
they've got all the people who've subscribed.
Oh,
I'm not
and I
sus-
really want what's in the box challenge. And an archery set, literally.
Archery.
Little one wants an archery set and a set of goal posts and a football.
And what's in the box? You have to put your hands in. Guess what
Oh,
it is.
she want like I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. Boxes, you put your hands in, you got to guess what there is, so you could
Yeah,
put something
literally.
in. And
And I want this food thing. It has I'm a celebrity with it, and it have mealworms and cockroaches.
Oh, then.
and chili peppers. And I had to eat 3 at my friend's house.
Ha! Guys, I can play a tune on the piano.
oh god, I want to go. I want a beer.
I want to play.
Amy can play a
Two
tune.
kids in your ear holes all night.
Amy can play a tune.
Crossbows,
on the piano.
don't give her ideas.
Oh, Jesus.
3, 2, 1. Loading. That's loading.
How?
I'm going to blame Evie for hitting the wrong button.
I didn't
But
hit the button.
here, I'm just pushing this once more because you're very lucky. There's a chance, if you want, no hands behind the back, if you want a mug in the drawer, if you really want to have a go at it, just send me a cheap super chat or a super sticker. I'll put you in the draw
What the heck is that?
for next Wednesday's live draw for the mug.
How did you get the stupid piano on?
Look, just leave it, will you please? You can go
I want
out
to
if you like.
play.
Come on, out you go.
No.
I'll leave it alone then. Oh, how did Brad, his logo? Well, Brad has given me a load of his merch, Aaron.
Yeah. Guys,
Can you not keep quiet, please? Brad's given me a load of that's Brad wristbands and stickers because you know what's happened to That's Brad, and I'm just giving them away on the channel until they're gone. So I thought, just out of kindness of my heart, we'll give Brad a plug.
Crossbows are more fun, Amy.
They're not. Archery sets are more fun.
He's not
than
paying
that.
for it, Josh.
He's obviously.
Wait. Yeah.
I will let you go in for free.
He just sent me a little box with some
Oh my God, you were you.
wristbands and some stickers in. And he said, give them away. Give them away.
They're not more fun.
So that's what I'm doing. I'm giving them away.
Tonight?
No. Wednesdays. Tickling. Don't you start that again.
Yeah.
Pack it up. Leave it alone, Scott. I've got a sweaty armpit if you want to tickle that.
Where's Daddy's hair off?
That's what I
Yeah,
don't
who
do.
said mess Daddy's hair up last time? I'll send you a present or something. We've not got this present yet, and I had my hair messed up.
Present.
That's
Yeah,
right. You tell them.
Yeah.
Who said
I want
that?
my sweets.
A fat fool.
Fat Fool didn't say
Fool.
that.
Oh, who said it then?
I don't know.
Guys, who
Aaron
wants to
says
see
that's
the
why I don't do
magic?
too many lives. The
Who
kids
wants
love
to
it
see
too.
magic?
Yeah.
So it's I can't say. No, I can say.
Right, I'm going to cut this short soon. But unbelievably, there's 15 people watching this.
Here,
I will delete this live
it-
stream. She doesn't
this
stop
is-
talking. It's like her all the while from when she gets
Now
up
it's a
to when she
dog
goes to
now.
bed. She's got
can you lift me up? Oh my God.
she's got on these things. Stay still. Watch your feet.
Ah, my feet.
Yes. Yes.
Can you
that's
see this top? Not really. It's a unicorn now. Change it.
it. Oh, wait,
then-
wait, wait.
And then it changes into a dog. That's these sequins. If you've got a dog, then you
I've
can
got
change
one,
it
I've got one,
unicorn.
I've got one, I've got one, I've got one.
No, I don't want to get off. Me not want to get off.
Another unicorn. Sequin top there. Jackie said Martin said it. LOL. What did Martin
If you
say?
had a crossbow, Amy, your dad would do whatever you asked. Yeah, that's why I'm getting it. So loud.
Josh is like that. They need a mini horde detector.
Oh, you nearly.
I don't want to do mess detecting.
What about those two blokes who got put away today then for the Viking horde? They're very naughty people, aren't
Guys,
they?
What do they do?
Well, they
Say
stole
fudge.
millions of pounds worth of Viking horde.
Because they're
And they
idiots.
got banged up, one for 10 years, one for 8.5.
Say fudge if you watch I'm a Celebrity.
Anna
Get
says,
me
"Hey,
out, please.
will you please keep
Shut up,
quiet?
I'm in the
I'm hoping to see Brad is back soon. I generally like the guy. I've subbed him for ages. His back catalogue vids is worth a watch. Yep.
We need a doctor for his foot.
Next one who opens their mouth can go out.
No.
I like Bradders. I met him at Detectival, and he's a real genuine bloke. Got a lot of time for Brad. It's their own fault, Aaron. Totally, they should be executed for it.
Who?
Bit extreme, isn't it, Josh? Really. What did Martin say? I'm scrolling up. I don't know what Martin said.
Martin, how do you do?
Martin, how do you do?
Martin, how did it
do?
Oh, I can't see him on here now. Is he on now? Yeah, I'm sure he's on. He was on here.
Martin, he did a poo.
Hey,
Michael.
Martin,
No, he's off.
he
Martin's
be
off.
farting.
will you stop it so you can go out? The apple didn't fall far from a tree. What do you mean? Can I keep talking? Yeah, bless poor old Brad's. That's Brad's only got 8 subscribers. If you feel it in your heart to go over to That's Brad, just try to make it to 9,000. No, 18. That's right. No, not 8 subs. 18 subs. You got that wrong, Aaron. I think he's got 18. They're not all there, are they, these kids? Anyhow, the kids are now going.
Are we?
Yep. Come on, go.
Don't elbow me.
Go. I'm not. Right, will you get ready for bed or something? Because it's
No, we're not going to bed.
9 o'clock.
No, Mum's letting us watch Celebrity.
Oh dear.
I'm a
Well, go
celebrity.
and watch Celebrity.
Bye.
Boy, I
Go
want to
on.
see
Bye,
Caitlin
Lord.
going it.
Do you
Bye,
go on
Lord,
with your
bye,
head?
Bye.
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 Josh.
Aye. Right, got to hear myself think now. Josh says Rob Random must still be angry I won. What do you mean, Josh? Won what? Too much sugar, yeah. Well, The big one has been out 10-pin bowling with her mates as a birthday party, and they're all hyped up because they had a lot of cake and sugar. Jim, Detective Jim Paul, Jim, 149. What, another one? I got a rain. I got a unicorn. Yay! They missed that. They're gone. I'll play it back to them. So in effect, Jim, you've got another go in the draw. So I'll put you down for another number in the draw for the mug, Jim. Thank you very much, sir. Last week I won the giveaway. He left because of it. Really? Well, I wouldn't have thought that. Wouldn't have thought Rob was get upset about a Dias polo shirt. Lovely kids, Steve. They can be a little bit too much on your lug holes. Yeah, it wouldn't be without them, but sometimes you need your own space. That's where detecting comes in rather handy. Just gonna go out for a couple of hours. Yeah, no worries, Jim. El Campello Detectorist Phil, Friday night, 9 p.m, go to bed, only works on school nights. Well, I try my best to get him to bed for school days or school nights at 8:30. Doesn't work. Now they're going to be up watching I'm a Celebrity, so I dare say it won't be till 10 o'clock now. I'm going to make myself a cup of tea in a minute. I've not been in long after my hectic wheel changing and door locking out of saga. That was a week before when I won the loop in the gloves. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what goes on anymore. Anyway, I hope you get on with your Dias, Josh. Josh has bought himself a Dias with an X35 and a 9-inch HF. So he's the man. He's the man. Let's turn this off. South Coast detecting gutter day. Don't want to detect. Well, the big one came out with me once, but spent most of the time playing. No, they both come out and they both spent most of the time playing in a ditch and not taking a blind bit of notice. So I've tried to get them interested in detecting, but it's falling on deaf ears at the moment. I had nobody to pass my detecting skills on to. What skills are they then, Aaron? I've got no skills. Scott says you must have everything you need to detect now, Josh, for your wins. Yeah, you should. I want to see a picture of you, Josh, when you get your polo. I've not sent it yet because that won't go till Tuesday afternoon. But I want to see a picture of you and your Dias polo shirt and all the hats and the loop and everything you've won. I don't know how you do it because Alexa picks the numbers now. Hurricane Alley says you should ask Rob about the real kitchen knife he has. If that's a knife he got or given or bought or something, I did see a knife at Spring Detectable. It was a mighty knife. A bit like, I've got a knife. No, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Have you got the XP transport case, Josh? Are you serious? Are you joshing me, Josh? You're earning too much money, mate. Phil's off. Back to work. Okie doke, mate. That old Spanish postman hasn't waddled down your front door yet, mate. Who would have thought playing? Well, that particular year, it was all wet. Well, there was water in there, and they came home covered in mud, and that didn't go down well with Mrs. Sifter either. Let's face it, people. I can't do right for doing wrong, and at home and on the live streams. I don't mean to. Honestly, I don't premeditate it. It just happens. Where to get the lanyard? I made it up, Matty. All it is. all it is a little wrist strap, you know, and it's nothing special. It's just a little clippy bit here, which I've attached to the remote, and that just goes clip in there, and I've just tied it with a knot. But you can buy proper ones. I was just telling Josh how to remove the remote, not to wrench it off, but to get his finger behind it or his thumb behind it and push. Because if you wrench it off and you break that bit and you try and claim it back, Nigel and Marcus won't love you anymore. So that's the lanyard. As a homebrew thing, but you can buy them. Right, Jim, my video is not very long. I don't know, I forget what it was now time-wise, but it's quite a brief one. So all about the Evo program. Aaron, video. I'm camera shy. What, XP's camera shy? Josh has bought the transport case because I'm worried about it would get broken. No, it won't get broken, mate. Better keep it safe and out of the way of the family. Oh, God. Jim says, Steve, have you had a look at the new Streamlabs OBS? I haven't. I did, when I first started live streaming, Jim, I did start on OBS. And then I upgraded to Streamlab OBS, but I couldn't quite get on with it at the time, and it didn't really tick a few boxes. So I went over to use what I'm using now, which is XSplit. The only downside is you have to pay for it per month, but it does all the bits and bobs. But I'm tempted to go and have a look at OBS just to see if I've updated it. Is there a new version of OBS, Jim? Or a new version of Streamlabs OBS? Yeah, Scott, we were speaking the other day about why don't they have like a phone PIN code you could put in your remote, so you could lock people out, because people are naughty and they do steal things, and the remote was not cheap. It's 600 and not a lot of money. 600, Scott, 600 and something. WS4s is ridiculously hard to get on and off. So yeah, you don't need to keep taking the control unit off the WS4s, Josh. Just leave them on. I think Gary, he's took that control off the WS4s, and you can buy a little adapter you slip it onto. Then you can plug a pair of wired earphones in if you're, and put the remote control in the pocket and have a pair of wired ones. But you don't need to take it off all the while. Just use your back phones with the unit on, and keep the remote on your stem. Good evening, Dave Mork. It's a bit of a strange one. I just got asked to go live after the premiere of my video, and I've been on for about half an hour now, so just a one-off. Jim says Streamlabs OBS, a lot more has been added to it. Well, this was a good year or two ago, I think, or a good year plus that I've looked at OBS, so I might well have a look at it, because this software does cost a bit, and if you've got no income coming in, it's a bit much. So, but having said that, I'm comfortable with it. I know what to do. I know how to set it up. I can get it all going in a couple of hours to do a live stream with all the photos and everything. So it's going to be a learning curve getting Streamlabs back again. I'll have a look at it and see what the score is. I mean, lock it harder on the shaft. I see. No, once that's on, Scott, it goes click and it won't come off. The only way it'll come off is if someone a bit clumsy and they break the little one of the two little locking lugs, and then you put it on, you think that's on, and that drops off. But if that's working okay, that ain't going to come off. If you bang it, that might come off, but you shouldn't be banging it, should you? But that's why I've got a little lanyard on the remote, so if I do knock it off, I've not lost it. Shaft. Fanar. Oh dear. Digging buddy, good evening, mate. This is just a quick one off. Kay's digging it. I am still here. Kay's digging it for a little while. Then I won't be here. Hello to you, Kay. It's just a freak one off. This is obviously not a Wednesday. Aaron's looking at a Knox. What did I say? Looking at a Knox. I'm going to get one, I take it. What, 6 or 8? Yeah, Scott says 6 or 8. Not sure. Go for the 8. If you're going to buy a Knox, get the 8. Anyhow, I'm waffling. I'm gagging for a cup of tea. So I'm going to leave you lot to it. You must have better things to do on a Friday night than listen to some old man talking rubbish. So I've got 10 people on. Kay's digging it. I've got my Knox 800. I'm going to get the Detect Edge shaft to lighten up the weight of my Knox. Shaft, fanar, says Aaron. Josh, are the WS4s weather resistant? I would say they're probably shower proof, but I wouldn't like to put them in a bowl of water, Josh. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if it rains hard, I haven't got a cover for my remote, so I just pop the remote in my pocket and just use the headphones. Second pair of headphones. Yeah, I'm assuming not that I've used it. You can put a headphone in the bottom. Yeah, so you can put a wired pair. It looks like a 3.5mm jack into the bottom of the remote. But yeah, that's belt and braces, Josh. But you shouldn't really get to a stage where you need your second pair. I mean, who the heck? If that's piddling down, you're gonna have a hood up or something. And the back phones, you can put a beanie over it or something, so you're going to waterproof it in some respect. UK Metal Detecting Stephen Pettikin, good evening to you. Just got in from the shed. Fell better. Just got in from the shed. Fell better. I don't understand. Digging buddies, guys. I've built a new website. Ringhounds.com, kind of a cross between Lost My Stuff and the ring finders. I have some more features to add, but would love some feedback from early adopters. Okie dokie. Well, I'm easy, digging buddy. Bang in the URL in the comments, and if anybody wants to, drop on in. I bought the other back phone. I bought the other back phones as I had two as a backup. I bought the other back phones. They had two as a backup. What other back phones? I thought the only back phones were the WS4s. Southeast Detecting. Good evening. Yeah, you've mentioned it before, Scott. It is not a cluttered office. It's a cluttered study. That's the wife's half. That's Mrs. Sifter's half. My clutter is this side. So obviously the green screen's not up, so things are not working right. But I didn't intend to going live this evening. Case digging it. I've yet to use my headphones. Oh, the blue ones, the wired ones you're talking about. I'm with you now. 11 and 9. So 11 watching, 9 thumbs up. Thank you, Scott. I should be deleting this live after we finish because it's not very good looking, is it? Yep. Southeast, good evening to you. Man cave. Well, I'm gradually edging out all the crafting gear, all the knitting and crafting stuff's being edged out because I spread out so far. Mrs. Sifter throws a little fit and said, okay, I'll move my stuff out, and that works out great because I'm getting gradually more and more room here. Okay, well, yep, I'm seriously going to have a cup of tea now. So anybody wants to go in for the draw for the Suffolk Sifter mug for next Wednesday, this is your very, very last chance. If you want a draw, go into the draw. Just send me a super chat or a super sticker. I think super chats I think about 70 odd pence. I don't know what they are. But just to say you're in the draw, I'll put a screen up with all the names on. I'll give you a number, and then Alexa will draw the winner for the Suffolk Sifter Detectorist mug next Wednesday. Aaron, is that the room you normally do live? Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is the room I normally do. You would never have guessed, would you, Aaron? It's not very wide. Or to be blatantly honest, it's a garage. It was converted before we bought the house. It's a single garage, a sort of a biggish size single garage. And it was converted into a music room when we moved in. So it's all very nice, but it's not got the width for green screens, because a green screen I can literally just about touch, and you need a bit of separation between the screen and the subject to get the lights behind. Other than that, you get the green halo round the head. And unfortunately, that's what I suffer of because I've not got a big enough room. Next house will be a bigger room. Case digging it. I'm in parks that have rewired them. No one seems to be bothered. I think I'm going mad. I don't understand. South Coast, good evening, Aaron. Thanks, Aaron. Yeah, looks like 79p is your minimum super chat. So if you want to be in the draw, that's 79p, just to say you're in. So I'll write Aaron down. I better put South Coast. And next week, Steve's turned into a hoarder. That's not my stuff, mate. Honestly, it'd be on that behind there, all them cat and things. They're not mine. No, honestly not. This I will update this screen for next Wednesday. There, Detecting Jim is in. He's got one. He's got two more, so he's got three now. Nick's got 3 entries. WBC 1. Then there's Phil, Pomsey, Mr. Random, Mindlab, Matt Wales, and Dias Dave. And then I've got a few more. Henrik is in. Jackie is in. XP is in. Tom is in for 2. Ken is in. History Hunter. Detective Jim has got 2 more. And then South Coast. So I will allocate you all a number. Say there's 20 for next week. Then I'll just ask Alexa to pick a number between 1 and 20.
Your random number between 1 and 20 is 4.
There you go. So in theory, that draw would have been won by Nick because he's number 4, but it didn't happen because it's next week. Yep, you're in, Aaron. You're in, baby. Does it convert? Yeah, that's just the icon, Kay. No, it'll be converted. If you click the $sign, it's just an icon. It may as well say super chat. It's just click. If you click that, it'll be in UK money, and then I think the minimum I think for super chat is 79p. But you can do super stickers, but I think they start off a little bit more money, but I'm not sure. I'm not twisting your arm, people, but you know, next month, December, I'm not sure what I'm going to have for the prize, but I will. Wow, Kay's digging it, thanking you. That's very, very kind of her. I don't know whether you lot see that on screen, but $10, $10. So, and if you win it, and you're outside the UK, it's going to cost me a bomb. So I'll put in here Kay's digging. Yeah, you are in the draw, Kay. Yeah, I know some people aren't tight, Josh. Kids have been in there and nicked my second camera off there, and they nicked all my pens. I'm going to start locking this room up. Righty. So are you all done? Are we all done? No one else but will be in the draw. If not, I'll shut down and then my cup of tea. Yeah, 79 pence would have done it, Kay. But no. Whereabouts are you, Kay? Just for interest's sake. I'm assuming you're in America, because that must keep it in the currency of your country. But obviously it'll convert to pounds over here when it gets here. Rich, I mean rich lawn bowls. You realise YouTube takes a good chunk of that. I think if you gave me £1, I think I'll be lucky to get 50, 60 pence. That's YouTube for you. If you want to buy the mugs, people, or anything else on the merch store, I can do mugs at $8.50 to you, including the postage. And there's beanie hats and badges and stuff like that if you're interested. Don't want to keep banging me drum about me merch store, but I will put the link in, seeing you asked about it. Right, just because I can, I will put my link to the Suffolk Sifter website and the merch. I'll tell you what to do, Kate, because you give us $10, I'll give you 2 shots at it, alright? So, times 2. Is that fair, or is that being tight? So whereabouts are you, Kay? Where is your country of origin? I'll stick a few things if you win it, Kay. I'll bang some bits and bobs in. So Josh is putting me right now. So lowest entry is 79p. So £7.90 should be 10 entries. All right, Jim, mate. Thanks for popping in. All right, Josh has talked Kay into having 10. As a detriment to you lot. I'm going to give Kay 10 goes at it. I'm going to give Kay 10 numbers because she gave $10. Are you happy, Josh? I'm not bothered. You just lowered your chances of winning everybody else. Texas. Okay, Kay, no worries. You know, I've sent Fat Fool stuff. It does it does ring a bit when you have to see how much it costs to send that. I think that's more expensive to send from the States to the UK, I think, from what Part-Time Detector said. Josh says if he'll have the entry on behalf of Kay. Yeah, of course you will. Oh, Aaron sold a hoodie. Well done, Aaron. Yeah, I say the mugs and that I drop ship, Aaron. So it doesn't. Well, I don't make, well, you know, you just cover your costs, don't you, really? So £8.50 including P&P. So because Royal Mail, I think they want £3.95 to send a mug in the UK. So that's £4 to send a mug. So what that's going to cost to go to Texas, I don't know, but we'll just have to suck it up, buttercup. Jim, my website, my job, and I say that loosely because you may or may not know, I've had an illness. I've had to give up being a self-employed oil-fired boiler man, and for my sins, I've started a business and I create websites. That's not going very well, but I'll get the odd client now and again, and I'll have the benefit I can host my own website. Obviously I've got to pay hosting fee, but it's something, I don't know, I forget the cost now, but I'll host my own website, Jim. Oh, for God's sake, XP. Right, well, I'm not bothered. Where's my card? XP, fiver, times 5. Right, XP, you got 5 goes, mate. I'll give you all the numbers, and Alexa will do the job on Wednesday. Be quiet, Alexa.
Sorry, I don't know that one.
I don't know who appointed you spokesman of this live chat, Josh. You get on out there and play with your dais. No worries, Kay. Kay says we do hold the market on land size here, though almost half is nearly unavailable to me. I get your drift, yeah. What about my donation, £2 donation 4 months ago? No, you don't, Josh, because this is November. It's a clue is in the title. It's a November draw, so you have to do your entries in November. The next one will be, guess what, a December draw. Okay, so then if you want to be in it, you just cough up a bit to be in the December draw. And then, funnily enough, the January one is going to be called the January draw. Do voiceover. You've got a very good voice, Aaron. I can, you know, see you being in the voiceover market. Very not like my horrible Suffolky voice, what you keep saying, so, and all the rest of it. Yeah, you can do me an intro, Aaron. Do us an intro for my next video. Pick the bin. Alas, the bin is empty. Not that you can see because it's white. If I put a party popper in it. People keep crazing me to put sweets in it. I might do some sort of draw or giveaway for the bin, because people, I can't get my head around. Some people, they want the bin. I'll stick a load of sweets in or something and make it more heavier, to make it more expensive to post, and perhaps give it away for Christmas. I don't know. I'll get another one, obviously, but you can have the original one. These are all my girls' stickers. So there you go. Anyway, just in case anybody wants to buy the bin. Not buy, win. Too tight to donate more, says Josh. Right, see you, Jim. Jim's off. Josh, equal can of worms opened, yeah. Yeah, Scott says, Josh, why don't you sell off your warehouse full of wins? Now, I don't know why he keeps winning so much. It used to be Viper Detecting. He used to win quite a lot. Josh has took over. XP is coming a close second because I think he's got 2 on the trot. Josh says I managed to start an argument by trying to be fair with the entries. Didn't start an argument? I didn't argue. I just agreed with you and wrote the numbers down. I don't argue. I don't do that. Thanks, Aaron. Scott, it was fun. It was fun new when Josh got time to... Yeah, I know, but if I took Josh's banner away, Scott, could you imagine all the whinging and the whining I'd get? XP giveaway. What do you want to give away now? If I take my shirt off, you can get that. The shirt off my back. Josh says, never said I couldn't afford it, Scott. Because he can afford it, Scott. He's just bought a dais, 2 coils, a second pair of headphones, and the carry case for all his equipment. He's loaded. Josh is loaded. Just hope you used your 10% discount. Because that would. How much was your discount on all that then, Josh? Kay, I want a party popper. What colour? Blue. I've got a Henrik. No, it's not a Henrik one. I've got a Henrik, a Runestone 54 popper. I've got a blue popper. I've got a rainbow, not that you can see it, a rainbow colour popper. Or I've got a cone popper, the special cone poppers. I've got a gold one and a silver one. So, okay, if you want a party popper, let me know what you want. Scott says you still ketchup packs from McDonald's. Although after buying a dais, I can hardly afford anything at all. Ha ha ha. Pomsy, hold on. Is it Wednesday next week live? Yeah, this is just a one-off, Pomsy. Sorry, yes, sorry, confused people. I did a live, a premiere video thingy earlier on, and Josh says go live, go live. So I went live. So as you can see, I'm not set up with the green screen or anything. So yeah, next Wednesday, as usual, 3 giveaways. I nearly said dusty bin, the bin, and the giveaway for the mug, the draw for the mug. So if you're not in it now, if you don't, because I can't take entries next week because I can't change the stuff on screen. So this is the last chance, if you're interested in being in a draw for the mug this month, of giving a super chat or a super sticker. Rainbow. Okay, I can't guarantee, Kay, if this is going to be a duff or not. So this is the rainbow one. Not that you can see it properly. I'll put my hand in front of it. Obviously I've got a big light here. That's the rainbow one, especially for Kay. I don't know whether it'll pop, but I say fingers in ears and fire in the hole. Oh, that's a real good one. Shot over my monitor, look. That's for Kay. Kay's digging it. Kay's digging it. I did use a discount, got 160 quid off. Not bad, not bad. If I was loaded, I'd have bought all the coils. Aaron's just shy of 3.5k subs. Congratulations, buddy. I am struggling at the moment to even hit my 1.5k mark. I've got 1300 and something. They go up and then they come down. They go up and come down. But could be something to do with me not putting any videos out. So it's totally my fault. When at the magic number, I've got a nice giveaway plan. Magic. Look forward to that, Aaron. Kay's digging it. I'm going to get a 6-inch coil for Christmas. 6-inch coil. What do you use? What do you run detector wise then, Kay? Yeah, Lawn Bowler's just asked you the same question. Knox 800. Okay, because I thought, well, Dias ain't going to run a 6-inch coil. Cracking. Little hunter coil, little sniper coil. Right, people, I'm sure you've got other things to do, like go out night clubbing, go and get a kebab, a takeaway, watch a telly. It's got to be more exciting than watching grey-haired old man talking to you. So I am going to let you go. 6-inch coils, get about the same depth as others. You should love it. Okay. Well, thanks, people. Thanks for the people who entered the draw for the mug for next Wednesday. Thanks to Kay and everybody else. I'm going to leave you because I'm parched and I want a cup of tea. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, next week, Wednesday, 9 o'clock UK time. And see you then. Now, thanks again. Do you want me to do the finger? Anybody want me to do the point and the finger? Because is Ian on still? Ian cracks up with the finger. Okay, I need it for tight areas. Yeah. Large coil, too big for certain locations. No worries, Josh. Always happy to oblige. But I just would like to have been more prepared because obviously you can see what state the room is in now. So right, I'm going to point for Ian's sake. Everything will go dark. I'll get the mouse, try and find the right button and say thanks very much. See you next Wednesday, 9 PM UK time.